But this is in my hometown. So this one's super important to me. I don't care if nobody goes, but to have my art acknowledged in my own home, it's like the place that I grew up with, the place that, or it's kind of like, am I going to make it? Am I going to, and here I am showing a little piece. The city chose me.
Hey there, and welcome to the Woodburn podcast, where we believe every story matters and every neighbor has something worth sharing. I'm your host, Gilbert Lopez. I'll be sitting down with local business owners, community leaders, and hometown heroes right here in Woodburn. You'll discover amazing people in your own backyard and feel more connected to the community we call home. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Woodburn Podcast to be the first to know about new episodes and announcements.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Woodburn Podcast. I'm your host, Gilbert Lopez, and today I am sitting down with a special friend of mine, Brenda Valentín. And Brenda, thank you so much for joining us. So you're a Woodburn native.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say that.
Tell me a little bit about growing up in Woodburn.
So my family migrated here in the 1980s, around there. I was born, and we've always migrated back and forth, but always to Woodburn. Woodburn is home. Woodburn is what I know. I have ventured out in other cities, but you always come back to Woodburn. I lived on Park Avenue almost all my life. If you know Park Avenue.
Yep, Legion Park.
Same apartment number 7 for over 13 years. 1 bedroom, almost 5 to 10 people at a time.
So you had front row seats to the Fiesta Mexicana every year.
Yes, but we didn't attend every year.
Okay.
But the times I do remember, it was so cool. There was rides. You had to buy tickets. You get goldfishes.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's definitely something we always waited for. So I've seen my brother be part of the Fiesta Mexicana with this lowrider bike, and him tell me not to touch his bike.
Oh, you can't touch it. No, definitely not before the show.
He actually handed it down to me, so maybe one day I'll ride it too.
Maybe we'll see you next year.
Maybe.
Woodburn, there's like 60% of Latinos living here. Some people call it Little Mexico, which is amazing. Now, I want to talk about your art because it just speaks out culture, heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about what inspired you to start painting?
So I believe art came to me as therapy at a very young age without me knowing that was my escape.
Mm-hmm.
And when you start thinking of things to draw or paint, whatever, you think out of memory.
Okay.
Or something you felt or something you tasted or something you saw. And since my culture was very prevalent in my upbringing, my mom would use ingredients, would show us pictures. My mom's from San Jerónimo, Michoacán, and we are indigenous Purépecha, so we have a lot of our culture really not leave us. Like, it's what sustained us here in Oregon, and I feel like because of that became part of my values, and really the ingredients, everything I ate, what I wore till this day has really been a part of me, and I felt like that was what was on my palate was a lot of my culture. So it came almost like second, like nature to me. Like this is what I know. I know how to draw cantaritos because I drink out of a one, just it's like that, If you play basketball, what are you going to draw? Basketballs. Yeah.
Yeah, right now in the background, you can see a picture of one of your paintings. I just want to ask you, the butterfly. I noticed a lot of your paintings have butterflies. Is there a meaning behind that?
So there is. Where I'm from, we live close to a butterfly sanctuary. So when the monarchs migrate, they actually land there, and it's one of the resting places in Michoacán. So you'll see them over there so much. But either way, even here in the United States, the butterfly has been a huge symbol for dreamers. And I depicted I work at the high school now, so I use it as our symbol for the club we have with my students. We have the Monarca Club. It's a butterfly it can mean so many things. I've heard my coworkers talk about how their grandparents remind them of a monarch, and sayings of like, if you see a monarch fly, it's our ancestors around
that.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful symbol, and it can mean so much to so many people.
It's amazing.
Mhm.
Also, roses. I see a lot of roses in your paintings.
So roses, I actually don't like roses given to me. Like,
Oh, you don't?
I mean, my husband will give them to me, but it's not a flower I crave. But it's a flower that is just so impactful. So, and I love roses to draw and paint because they're so different, and I can go days drawing, painting them, and they look like clouds to me. So that's one of the reasons I use it so much. And I love roses in different colors. Like, I'm realistic. This in real person is actually bronze. It's not like an orange color. So if you see it in person, it'll have a sheen to it.
Yeah, and I see that canterito in there too.
So cantaritos are very, 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 still to this day, something we use. But not only that, I have family members in Mexico who actually make them. Artesanía que tienen. So like, that's what they make by hand and they sell over there. And it's a lost art for many generations. And when you see it here, it's beautiful. And I always depict the cantarito like, don't break my cantarito, like your heart, like you take care of it, So that's the way I think about it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Is that the previous picture we saw?
Yes.
Let me go back to it.
Okay, so this is the one. It's called No quebres mi corazón porque es un cantarito.
Well,
I know. So
sounds like a song.
I don't know if it is, but this is what it is. And I love how the valves in it's holding alcatraz flowers. This painting has actually changed. I added butterflies around it. You'll probably be able to see it soon. But yeah, so I made the human heart look like a cantarito. And I'm pretty sure other artists have done it, but this is my interpretation. So that's the one that I really love.
Do you remember how you felt when you did your first painting?
I was amazed, and I felt like a chingona because I was like, oh, whoa, I can do this. Like, and even though my family was like, no, Brenda, you got to go to school. Got to do something different. I was like, this looks different than everybody else. Like, why does mine look like this? And the teacher acknowledged it, and I was like, all right.
Okay, I might have a career here.
So there's something here.
How old were you?
Actually, it was a drawing, and it was my whole family. We still have this drawing.
Oh,
I
no
drew
way.
everybody in the family, and my mom always talks about it because I drew her with huge boobs. And she goes, like, estoy tan chichona. And I'm like, oh, sorry. But anyways, everybody has Cortez Nikes on. Everybody.
Black ones.
White and black ones.
White and black.
Yeah, everybody does. And all the guys have white beaters. That was what I saw in my days. So very interesting.
Maybe one day you can share that to everybody.
I probably can, but maybe.
We'll see. So I heard you have an event coming up.
I do, and I'm super, super proud of it. It might not be a huge event. And the thing is, I've always had art shows in different cities, but this is in my hometown. So this one's super important to me. I don't care if nobody goes, but to have
we'll be there.
But to have my art acknowledged in my own home, it's like the place that I grew up with, the place that, or it's kind of like, am I going to make it? And here I am showing a little piece. The city chose me too. So I'm so excited to have an art show September 12th, 5 to 8 at the Bungalow Theater.
Okay.
Where you'll see these paintings at.
Awesome. So can you tell us about that? Like the process of picking artists, like how did it feel to get chosen?
So I applied. I heard about it because I'm part of the Arts and Mural Committee for the city.
Okay.
So they have an application process. They've chosen other artists. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, they chose another person. Cool. Maybe one day I'll get it. I don't know.
Right.
So then I applied. I applied in early June and they said, oh, we'll let you know. I found out maybe 2 weeks ago that I got it. And the process was obviously talking about myself, my upbringing, not my upbringing, but my artistic upbringing.
Yeah.
And then show my art, which was very nerve-wracking because what I have isn't everybody's taste. And I understand that. Like, I'm not for everybody, and that's cool. but I am for Woodburn.
Definitely.
So I thought
Definitely.
that was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you go more in detail about your art? Like, who is it for? Like, you mentioned Woodburn, but can you go more in detail?
Well, obviously it's not my art isn't like you're not going to see a water tower in there or a train or the set on my house. But those things are part of my history now. Even though my family's from Mexico, these are things that that have shaped me, and it's paintings that have definitely made different parts of my upbringing, and almost honoring those things that sometimes aren't beautiful. Like cantaritos are beautiful, but it's what they use as tools. It's their necessity in Mexico, el barro.
Yeah.
Like I'm just making beauty out of everyday objects. Like la Dia de los Muertos, the skulls. Those are memories. It's not a competition. You're remembering somebody, so it's just honoring it. La Flor de Alcatraz. I also paint a lot of our traditional flag, the purépechas, and even painting that is such an honor that I'm able to do.
And I tried to pronounce that word. Purépecha?
Close, yeah.
Close.
Purépecha. And I'm probably saying it wrong too, because it has an accent.
Yeah. Can you go more what that means? If nobody heard that word before?
So it is indigenous people in Michoacan. Back when the Aztecs were, I don't know the whole history, but this is the bits and pieces that I know of. And it's part of the Aztec, it was during the Aztec time. We didn't get conquered.
I read that. Yeah.
Yes. And we had a king, queen, and they had their children. One of them is named Wapeni, was a prince and was given a part of El Imperio Purépecha, and it means, I believe the word means founder. I don't speak Purépecha, but my family does.
Yeah.
And I love that word. It's my son's name, so it's pretty cool.
That's
So
awesome.
it's Wapeni.
What is it?
Wapeni.
Wapeni.
Yeah. And then I can't say the other name. It's like it starts with a P, but it's really hard. I want to name my other son that, but my husband was having a hard time saying it. So I was like, let's not do that. It's another culture that is also coming up. You know how you said Little Woodburn?
Yeah.
In Mexico, they call it Little San Jeronimo.
Oh, they do?
There is a lot of us up here. There's a lot, not just from San Jeronimo, but from around. There's different, the Reino Purépecha is huge. There's those 11 pueblos, all the way from where Brunette's from. Mm-hmm. So it's really big. And I feel like you can really see it. The culture is really rising up. And we have our New Year's in February. And there's a really strong Purépecha family up there that does a celebration in Washington. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And it's to commemorate Uchari Unepiqua, which is like Nuestra Fuerza. So it's pretty cool.
Wow. Can you say that word again?
I can't. Because I'm probably saying it wrong. And my uncle's like...
I know where you're from. I think close to Pátzcuaro.
Mm-hmm. El Lago de Pátzcuaro, yeah.
They have a very famous Dia de los Muertos.
Yes.
And I was reading that it got inspired by the show Coco.
Yes.
Movie. Coco.
Funny enough, that's one of the towns that was really inspired from is called Santa Fe, which is like maybe from here to where Jervis is at.
Okay.
And actually maybe 5-6 years ago, you know, Coco, the grandma, she did exist.
Mama Coco.
Mama Coco. My son got to take a picture next to her.
Oh, really?
And I know. That's cool. It's sad and funny because after his visit, she got more popular, and they actually put like a glass cage on her like room, and people can see her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
very interesting. That's why
that is interesting.
She has now passed, but I had that memory, which is pretty cool. Things we know now. Capitalism at its best.
I know, right? Oh, did you ever go to the Dia de los Muertos?
No.
No?
My mom just went not too long ago because my grandma passed about a year ago, and usually they go. Thank you. They go within a year after they pass to wait for them is what they call it. And they do the celebration. And I didn't go this year, and I wish I would have had, but I had just had my baby, so I couldn't. But I one day hope to. I don't know when. I do work in a school district, so it's really hard to leave.
Right.
But when I do, I'm really excited for it.
Okay. And for people that don't know, what is Dia de los Muertos?
So Dia de los Muertos is 2 days. 1 day is for like the babies and children you celebrate, and then the second day is All Saints. So anybody any age. I think there's even a date for animals. I just don't remember right now. But it's 2 day celebration. Besides the 2 day celebration, what's really cool is what comes before it.
Okay.
So most of the festivities start within a few days, where you start building your altar. And many cultures have different. Somebody has like you have to have three heights. You have to have this. You have to have that. I haven't been to it, so I can't say, oh, this is how you do it. But what I do adapt is have what your family loved.
Right.
So that's usually what I think of.
Yeah, just honoring what they want. And from what I understand, it's just a day to really pay respect to the people that left us.
Yeah, like my mother-in-law, I love the way she does it too. She puts up their picture, puts up a veladora, and then a cup of water, and sometimes puts food. It's something really simple, but it's there, and you're like, wow, you think about the person, it's really sweet.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like if you've seen the movie Coco, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yes, watch it.
Yeah, it's really good. So let's jump into this one.
Oh, yeah. When I was little, I used to draw roses as the sky. When I was little, I used to draw roses on the ground, I think that's what it says. And that's just what it reminded me. So then I made roses as a ground and roses as a sky.
That's cool.
Yeah, and the nopal, which obviously has a lot of symbolism. Like,
yeah.
I carry mine nice and
same here.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about that. Growing up, you'll see a lot of older adults, even kids nowadays, losing their heritage, losing their Spanish. Like, why do you think that happens? Including myself, by the way.
No, and then I don't blame anybody who loses their culture. We live in a society and in a world that's so fast-paced. It really is too hard to slow down and really have time to show them this is your culture. I mean, we live in the United States, so you're embedded to know, le tienes que echar ganas, tienes que trabajar, tienes the American dream. It's so ingrained in us that I don't blame anybody who's like white skin or, oh, I only speak Spanglish, or I'm a no sabo kid. Like, it's none of your fault, because I feel like the older generation, especially, they were pushed into working so quick at a young age that they had to assimilate. And in some cases, racism in the work exists. So it's kind of like you want to fit in, so you don't want to talk any Spanish. And little by little, you start making more American friends or friends that only speak English. So I feel like it's no fault of anybody's. It's great if you get to keep your language and everything, but it takes a lot of practice. Like me, myself, like my husband and I, our kids are bilingual, but that was hard. Even my son would say no sabo, or like, because that's my fault. That's the way I said it, because for me, it's hard too, and bouncing back and forth. Sometimes I forget English, sometimes I forget Spanish. And you're like, ¿cómo se dice? How do you, esa cosa, like, it happens. And adding another language, a third language to any of my students who know a third language, like a Guatemalan language, you're awesome. Those are the kind of kids we're looking for translating. It gives them a little bit of hope. So now that's what I say, like, it's that nobody's fault. Before, yes, I remember, like, people would have made fun of, you're an Oreo, you're this and that.
Right.
And it was hard, because then you were forced to kind of like, no mames. But I don't think, I think if you lost it, cool, make some time to learn some words to survive.
Right.
Even to my only Spanish-speaking folks, try to learn words that you can use at work.
Where's the restroom?
¿Dónde está el baño?
¿Dónde está el baño?
¿Dónde está el pss?
So, what does Hispanic heritage mean to you? If coming up, well, actually, it's this month.
Yes, so the art show, not only is it my art show that day, but the city is actually holding First Friday. So it is the kickoff celebration to Hispanic Hispanic Heritage Month, which is from September 15th through October 15th. So it's a whole month. Coincidentally, there's a lot of Hispanic holidays going on. Not only is it Mexico's Grito, I think it's Guatemalan Independence Day. I think Honduras. There's a lot of Latino, Hispanic countries celebrating their patria, their culture. So it's a mix of everything. It's just not a Mexican holiday. Coincidentally, Mexico's first. I didn't plan that, but that's how it goes.
So, at your event, can people buy some paintings?
I will have a few. Only a few. Most of them, as I was telling you, have been sold. And the owners are letting me borrow back the paintings.
Wow.
Which is pretty neat to say. And at the same time, I'm very blessed that I don't advertise a lot. And my paintings do get sold somehow. And it's two wonderful people that are letting me borrow my paintings. And so yeah, you'll see. And you can order something. I can custom make it. I will paint maybe once a month and I'll put it up online. And if you're interested, you're interested. I always like making it more customized. If you want to add, I don't know, 4 butterflies because it's your family and then kind of Easter egg their name or something. It's really nice to do.
Oh, wow. What is the best way for someone to pick up a piece?
Find me online. Instagram, Brenda La Chingona. Facebook, Brenda La Chingona. And that's it.
Love it. So do you only do paintings?
So I don't like to draw. I straight paint. I will sketch with paint. Drawing is so boring to me. I never took an art class, so I never learned the basics.
Okay.
I would actually
Wow.
steal my paint from Miss Johnstone. If you're at the high school, if Miss Johnstone, you're hearing this, you sabes. You're just hiring this, and I'm really sad.
Oh, shy.
My favorite art teacher, before she taught art, she taught ceramics. That's where I did do some art. I love ceramics, and it's one day I become rich, I will buy a kiln and I will do my own cantaritos at home.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, so that's the dream and the goal still. But I would still paint from her other classes. So I have ceramics, so I'd put like paint in my little backpack and como si nada, and I would actually paint Bob Marley.
Oh, really?
Bob Marley and Che Guevara. I know.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know who I thought I was in high school, but and I would give them away. So whoever has those paintings, because I thought it was cool. I didn't know my worth. Now I do. And I would give those paintings away. And I started buying just the same paint as Miss Johnstone had. And that's the paint I use till this day.
Oh, wow.
Well, I never learned how to use anything else.
Okay.
And it's what I love. And I know I should venture out, but it's just so easy to have my old habits. But I not only paint, I actually face paint. I do event hair. I don't know, I do banners. I do murals, children's murals. I try to venture in a lot of artistic things and try to donate my time, even if it's not an maybe art piece, but I will teach kids how to face paint and have them face paint around town. Like in the schools, my students are the ones that are the ones face painting for the other Niño event at the high school. Yeah, because that's the way you got to give back, there was, I think it was Mr. Valise, Anthony Valise said, find your gift and gift your gift.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Love that.
And I hold that true to heart. Like, I don't want to be selfish with what I have. I want to keep it going. Because maybe that gift, somebody will be like, oh, I really like this, and do something with it, and then show somebody else.
Power of giving.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Santa Claus.
What's next for you?
This was a huge goal, just to have something in Woodburn. I told my husband, I want to be known for what I'm not known for in a lot of places. It's my art. I want people just to see it once, and I'm not for everybody, but I was made here. And maybe this is just the beginning. I have no idea. Maybe I'll have another one in Portland. Maybe I'll have one in San Jeronimo.
Whoa,
that'd be like the ultimate thing. But those are my goals, and I really want to share it with my family, my students, my friends. anybody who's crossed my path. And then I'm really big on our childhood. So I just want to make little Brenda happy and let her know, like, out of everything we've been through, like, that one little seed that one day is happening September 12th.
Wow. Any final message to the people listening?
Don't, that sounds so corny, but if you feel like you have something, you have something, like it's either a mechanic, even if you're a good fisher or really good on computers, really good on some sort of program, even gaming, stick to it. Regardless of what our parents say, because my parents are very much like, you're going to be a nurse and that's what you're going to do, and kind of disregarded my painting sometimes because they came here for the American dream, and I believe that. Like, I hope, and I know my mom's proud of me, and I know my dad's proud of me, but it's just when you stick to it, you can make it. You can make it into something. Trust me. Whether it's big or small, I didn't go to school for this. I wish I did, because I would know more fundamentals. I'll be able to use oils maybe. I mean, I just don't have the patience for it. I'm at an age where I just don't. But I'm making something of what I have, and you can too. So don't drop the pencils or drop the wrench. Just keep going. Whatever it is, honestly, like, even if you're cooking, you're probably a really good cook. Keep at it. If you're a good baker, if you're a good podcasteration.
Episode number 2.
Yeah, you just don't know. This episode number 2 could go into 3, 4, 5. So I try to instill that in my students and my family and my children now. It's really hard because kids are always ever changing, but let them change. Let them try different things, because that's the only way they'll learn. If they don't have a class in high school or whatever, may you be the teacher of different techniques. So yeah.
I must say, I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
I'm proud of the wife that you are, the mom, our educator in Woodburn, and of course your paintings.
oh, thank you. And
you.
Gil has been there from like the beginning, like over 10 years now.
Yeah.
He's seen me at my worst, at my best. And, we're still growing. And we got a lot to go. We got a lot
We
to
do.
go.
We do.
And I'm really proud that you're making a place where it won't just be me. Maybe you'll be a smaller person doing bigger things. And because there's a lot of us that are doing big things behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I feel like those people should be like applauded.
Sure.
Because a lot of things go unspoken for. So here's to those people who are unheard.
And that's why I started this little platform.
That's so fun.
All right, Brenda, thank you so much for joining, and maybe you can stop by again sometime.
Yes, maybe next time I'm selling cantaritos or something. I mean, I don't know, cantaritos with something, but I'm not going to give up.
Well, that's the wrap for today's episode. Thank you for listening to the Woodburn Podcast. If you enjoyed it, share it with a neighbor, and make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Woodburn Podcast. Until next time, stay safe and watch out for those potholes.